Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my April/May favorites. I haven't done a favorites video in a long time, and I know I say that every single time because I feel like it's forever between the times I actually get to sit down and film a favorites. I really want to start getting back into it. I'm going to try and keep up with it now. Now that I'll be done school mid-June, it should be a little bit easier over the summer for me to do that, and I'll be buying a bit more product than I was the winter where I wasn't buying anything because of my trip. So yeah, favorites videos should kick up again soon, hopefully. I'm hoping that by saying that on camera I'll actually be more likely to keep up with it. But yeah, these are the products that I kind of thought of when I think of April and May. It's almost the end of May now. It's May 24th weekend as I film this. Happy Victoria Day weekend, or May 24 as we call it here in Newfoundland. So yeah, let's get into my April and May favorites. Alright, so let's start with face makeup. The first thing I have here, I don't know if I ever fully talked about this on my channel before, but it's something that I used back in high school. It's one of the first like high-end products that I can think of that I bought, and I have the miniature version of it here from Sephora. I brought it to Cuba with me, so you saw it if you saw my first vlog. It's the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer in Light. This is one of my favorite face primers. I really like this stuff. It has like a mixture of that silicone feeling and like the watery primer feeling, so it's not too silicone-y, not too slick, but it's not too watery and too lightweight feeling either. Like I feel like it is substantial on your face, and I find it really does help my foundation stay on. So yeah, I really like this primer. I've been using it since Cuba, so like April 23rd or something, but yeah, so about a month. Next, I want to talk about a face powder. I recently picked this up and I showed it on Instagram. Is a little Walmart haul that I have. A lot of the other girls here in my area really like this face powder, so when I saw it in stock again, I had to get it because for the price, it does work really well. This is the NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder. I love this stuff so far. The packaging is so convenient. It has a nice sifter in the top, so you don't get too much product in the very top of the product, which is fantastic. It's still a little messy because it is a loose powder, but yeah, I really like it. It works well on my skin. Leaves kind of a nice, not fully airbrushed finish, like per se like a powder foundation would, but for the price I think it works super well. So I highly recommend the NYC loose powder. If you see it, grab it, because here at least where I live it's normally out of stock and it goes very quickly. So yeah, great face powder from the drugstore. I think it's like $3 or $4 at the most, maybe even less. So yeah, I really like that face powder. And the bronzer that I've been using a ton since like April, when my skin got a little bit darker after my spray tan and then I went on my trip and stuff, I'm back to using Laguna bronzer from NARS as my contour shade, and I use it up around my temples and stuff too. Kind of use it as a bronzer and a contour because it's nice and cool toned, so I can use it as both. And yeah, I really like it. If that ever hits pan, if I ever use that up, I'm buying a full size. I know that for a fact. It's a really good bronzer. If you've already seen my empties video before this video, which should go up before because I filmed it before, you will know that I finished up my Anasazi Brow Wiz in soft brown. It's an eyebrow pencil. I picked up a new one recently when I went there with Jill, and they didn't have any soft brown in stock, so I picked up a different shade, and I just wanted to let you know that if you use soft brown and you can't find that shade in stock, taupe should work for you as well. This is taupe, and I find it works just the same. Like my brows look pretty much identical. There's not very much color difference once you actually apply to your brows. When you swatch them in person on your hand in the store, they do look different. But I find taupe, like once I got home and I applied it to my brows, this one looks pretty much the same on me. So a quick tip, yeah, if you like soft brown, you should try taupe too. Or if you need to, go ahead and get taupe, because it does work. So yeah, I've been using taupe for the past, I want to say 2-3 weeks. When did I buy that? I want to say 2 weeks ago. But yeah, it's good. I like it. Next I want to talk about mascara. I've only used it twice, but I'm that excited about it, I really wanted to tell you about it. It's a sample that I got in one of my last Sephora trips. I think it was from the VIB sale, to be honest. This is the Bareminerals Lash Domination Volumizing Mascara with a Petite Precision Brush. This is fantastic because all the other Bareminerals mascaras that I've tried in the past I really didn't like, whether it be the brush or the formula or whatnot, but this one has restored my faith in Bareminerals, just from what I've tried. I haven't tried anything else about their mascaras, I don't think. But yeah, I really like this. It has a cute little tiny brush, which, you know, for most people might seem as pretty inconvenient because it would slow down the application process, but I find that because like my eye area is very small, I tend to blink a lot when I'm applying mascara too. So if I have a really big brush and I blink, it gives me an extra 20 minutes on my makeup easy because I have to let it dry, clean it up, put the concealer back on, and everything else. So I find the small brush like kind of prevents that. I feel less jittery when I'm applying the mascara too because it gives me better control, and I find it really helps separate my lashes and give them that dark black tint that I love. So yeah, it doesn't feel crunchy or anything either, but yeah, I really like this. I want to buy a full size of this because this is really nice. Next I have two lippies to share with you because it's not a favorites video from Liz Anderson without some lipsticks. The first one I'm going to show you is Drugstore. It's from the new Katy Perry collection, the Katy Kat Matte lipsticks. Nicole Chantel just posted a swatch video on her channel, so I'll link that down below in case you want to see some of the other shades, which I haven't picked up yet. But I think I do want to get a couple more because I really like this one. It's the lightest shade. It is called Sphinx, and it's this beautiful, like, neutral, nudie pink color. A little bit more on the gray side than I normally buy. But I'm surprised. I really like it. I swatched it on my hand in the store and I was like, this is really growing on me. Like, I need to go back and get that lipstick before it's gone. And I did. They retail for about $8.96 each, I think, which is pretty decent. And it's just a really nice, comfortable matte formula. I think Maybelline is still my favorite formula, but I do really like this. So yeah, the Katy Kat Matte in Sphinx is beautiful. Oh yeah, I'm wearing it today, by the way. I was wearing a darker lipstick earlier, so it might look a little darker right now than it did on my Instagram post where I showed this with no filter. But yeah, really like it. It's still nice and soft. It doesn't feel dry or flaky. And I don't have any lip balm underneath it, so best kind. And the other lipstick I wanted to share with you is more higher end. I've seen these online forever, and when I finally saw that they had some like decently neutral, safe shades in stock at Sephora, I grabbed one, and Jill got one too. I can't remember what shade she got, but the one I have, I guess I should tell you what lipstick it is, right? Yeah, that'd be good. This is the Anasazi Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks. I got Catnip, which is like, I want to say a bluish dusty rose. It's kind of that blue undertone, like it has like that hint of coolness to it, you know what I mean? So yeah, I really like this. I would say though, if you are going to put a lip balm underneath, which I recommend, I personally find my lipsticks look better when my lips are moisturized, make sure you fully set your lip balm into your skin before you apply the lipstick. Otherwise, it will come off like flaky and patchy and gross. Not sure why, but yeah, make sure your lip balm is fully set in before you apply this. Otherwise, it's pretty good. The doe foot applicator on this is pretty nice and small, so it's easy to get the corners of your lips. Just take your time. If you're the type of person who loves lip liners, definitely apply lip liner with this. It'll definitely make the lines a little cleaner, or do like the concealer trick where you just like coat the edges of your lips in lipstick, or in concealer, sorry, before you apply the lipstick. But yeah, it's definitely workable, and it's pretty decent in terms of the comfortness of it. It's not the most comfortable lipstick I've ever put on, but liquid lipsticks generally are less comfortable than regular lipsticks. What else did I want to mention about this? There was something else. Oh, the fact that it is really long lasting. That should be really obvious for a liquid lipstick. But yeah, it lasts a long time on me, so yeah, I like it. I do recommend just a few extra tips around it to make it work, just because it's a little high maintenance, but it is nice. So that's it for the makeup items that I have. Now I have 4 more items to share with you. The first one is a sheet mask. Again, if you saw my empties, you already saw this. But I'm going to explain it again. It's the Karuna Clarifying Plus Face Mask. It's a little thicker and softer than the normal sheet masks that I've used from other brands, and it was a little bit easier to fit my face with it. Like the nose holes and the eye holes were just a little bit more better proportioned for me personally. Didn't smell too bad, and I left it on for like 10-15 minutes. And my skin felt so soft when I took it off. I was really impressed. And I remember waking up the next morning with really clear skin, which is great. So if you have acne prone skin and you're at Sephora, pick up the sheet mask on the way out because it's in like the checkout line area. So yeah, I really like this one. This is another recent discovery as well. I also posted this on Instagram. This is the Crest 3D White Daily Cleansing daily cleansing and whitening system. I got the 3D white version. There's like a Crest HD one that's advertised on TV a lot too. But I decided to go with 3D white and it's falling out of the box. I put it back in the box to show you. I went with this one over the other one because I already used the 3D white regular toothpaste, like kind of as an everyday toothpaste. And I've been using this a little bit on and off since I got it. I did take a break there for a while when I got sick because I got a fever. That would definitely be a non-favorite of the month. I got a fever there last week at work, like midway through my shift, and yeah, I had that for a couple days, so I wasn't really on top of this. I was just using my regular toothpaste before I went to bed. So yeah, I really like this. I find it's really working. I don't know if you can tell on camera just yet, but I'm going to be doing before and after pictures. I might even do a full separate video on this if you want, but yeah, I really like this. Let me know if you want to see like a more detailed review on it. This is actually Jill's. She bought this, not me, but we all used it on the trip, and it's the Hawaiian Tropics Silk Hydration After Sun Moisturizer. This one has like ribbons of lotion and soothing aloe gel, so it comes kind of looking like the SPF 30 that I have from them. It's like the moisturizing one. Yeah, this has a really nice coconut papaya smell to it. It's very light and refreshing. This could work for guys or girls, but it was really nice for those like just soothing your skin. Even if you're not burnt, putting this on after a day in the sun feels really nice, and it really helps your skin replenish the moisture so you don't start like peeling and getting dry skin and stuff. I wouldn't recommend it if you get a severe sunburn. You really should be using Solar Cane if in the event that that happens. But for those more minor burns, like mine were kind of somewhere between pink and red, I found this did help mine. It was a bit more effective than the Neutrogena one that I brought down with me because that one was super old. And this one was a little bit more cooling. We didn't keep this in the fridge, but it still felt quite refreshing on the skin. So this is the one I definitely recommend. As you can tell, 4 of us went through almost all of it. It's almost all gone. I took it home with me at the end of the trip because I was already starting to peel, and I asked Jill if I could take it home with me, so thanks, Jill. I was using it for like probably a week after I came home. So yeah, I highly recommend this After Sun gel. It's amazing. And with summer coming up, it's definitely good to start talking about these type of products and being safe in the sun and all that stuff. Make sure you're applying your SPF, people. But yeah, After Sun lotion is a great bonus. And the last product that I want to talk about, I mentioned in my September favorites of 2014 video, but I talked about this moisturizer and I haven't owned a full bottle of it since. Like I worked through my first one, or sorry, I think it was like my second one. The bottle that I showed in that video, I worked through it and then I hadn't bought it again for months. And when I got back from Cuba, I was like, I need to get that moisturizer because I need to make the color that I did get, which isn't very much, but the color that I did get, I want it to last. And this is my favorite moisturizer to use after trips like that because it's very moisturizing and it really helps extend your tan or the color that you get. So here it is. This is the Australian Gold Forever After All Day Moisturizer. I bought this at the tanning salon. It's not a tanning bed product. You don't use this in tanning beds. This is a body moisturizer. So you're meant to like use this kind of daily to extend your tan, but it works for natural tan too. So that's why I continue to buy it, and it's super inexpensive. This was like, I think it's 650 milliliters, so it lasts you a very, very long time. And I think this costs $12 or $13, something like that. So it's a really good price for the amount of product you get, and it has the most beautiful vanilla smell. Beautiful. Yeah, that's one of my favorite vanilla smells. You can definitely smell like the tanning extender mixed in, but yeah, it's really nice. I love it. Every time I wear it, people ask me what I'm wearing and I tell them it's a vanilla tan extending moisturizer. And they're like, where'd you get it? So yeah, it's a very nice smell. A lot of people like it. So yeah, I highly recommend this. Even if you don't use tanning salons, go in and buy the bottle. I think you can get it online too, actually. Yeah, I think you can get it online. So if I see it available somewhere, I'll link it down below in case you're interested. But yeah, even if you're not super tan and you want a nice moisturizer that has a really good consistency, not too greasy, not too lightweight, with a great vanilla smell, this is the one I recommend. And the last favorite that I want to share with you today is kind of pretty obvious, but I'm gonna say it. My trip to Cuba with my friends. Yeah, that was really exciting. We had a lot of fun things that we did. We went to a beach and we did the catamaran cruise. We went to the disco. There was a foam party at the pool on Morgan's birthday. And pretty much all that stuff is in my vlogs. So if you haven't seen those yet, I'll leave them all linked down below. Just in case you missed them, you know, sometimes in our big subscription feeds, things get lost. So yeah, I'll leave those down below in case you missed them. Oh yeah, I got these bracelets there. They kind of look like candy bracelets. Every time I wear them around Skipper, he tries to lick them. So I think he thinks they're candy too. But yeah, they kind of stain your wrist if you wear them while you're sweating, though, I will say. So I don't wear them too often because I want them to actually last. But yeah, those bracelets are from there too. So yeah, if you haven't seen those vlogs, I'll link them down below in case you missed them. But that pretty much showcased my trip, which was really great. It was a great break from being here in the city and going to classes all the time and stuff. It definitely gave me the break I needed, so yeah, I'm feeling very refreshed. And yeah, that's gonna be it for my favorites video for April and May of 2016. I almost said 15. Of 2016. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe down below if you haven't already so you don't miss my future videos. And if there's anything else you'd like to see from me over the summer, let me know. I think I might do another lookbook. Seeing as that got a lot of good response from you guys seem to really enjoy that, so I really appreciate that. It was my first time doing a lookbook and I felt a little bit awkward about it, like filming it and stuff, so I'm glad you liked it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do another one of those in like later in June or July, when I make sure I like have the weather that I want and like someone to film for me and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of my plan right now. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see, reviews on specific products or anything. And yeah, that's it for me. I'll see you guys later with my next video. Bye!